Get with me ASAP, honorableearners.com. Now, Treyways, Shotti. I know how it feels to be caged in. I know how it feels to be indicted and you want to try to get a word out edgewise to let the world know that you stand sturdy, that your foundation is of honor. But you do not, I repeat, you do not want to take time out and do that in a position that you're in, because everything that you say is being recorded and will be held against you. So when you blurt out things like Treyways, we carrying it like how we carrying it, what ends up happening is the atmosphere grabs that. The jurors, they on YouTube, they worldwide, they all over. They get alerted of these things. When they get alerted of these things, it never leaves their mindset. So here it is, you got a juror that's in trial, sitting there, honor, and is to see a brother come home, but maybe a stand-up individual, maybe a grandmother, maybe a mother or something, you know what I mean, that say, damn, I want to let these young men go home, but I don't know about this guy here. He's blurting out things in the courtroom as if, you know, he's standing on sturdy foundation. And, you know, we can't do things like that, man. It mess up people for appeals. And, you know, if he takes that attitude in the trial, 9 times out of 10, they'll just throw the book at him anyway. They probably, you know, I don't know, because, you know, you got to be careful. You know, you hear a lot of dudes have trials, you know, but then they'll have jury trials. Like, sometimes you got to get an understanding of this. Listen, a judge knows the law. So the judge is going to be reminded of that law by your lawyer all the time, Your Honor. Now, I know what you're saying about this, but under this act, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. A jury, they're just going to go how they carry it. I go head up. You know, the bankroll big enough, you never know. Your lawyer might have greased the judge's palms. I'm just saying, I don't know. Allah knows best. But I just wanted to let the youngest know that's not how you behave in court, man. You know, when you go to court, you go looking correctly, suit, tie, even if it's a dress-up shirt, you know what I'm saying? Never do you cut your beard. Muslims, brothers, listen, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Allah already has it decreed. Your important thing is to stay in the dua, stay in that sujood. You know, there's certain ways to pray. That's why it's important to learn how to pray, not just to pray, because you could be praying and have things off and your prayer don't get answered. You know, you got to be on point. And it's some of the things that we do that is of dishonor can make your du'as not get answered also. But, you know, stay in the heavy du'a to get things to happen for you. But Muslims, never cut your beard off. Christians, never let your cross grow. You know, never throw your cross away. If that's what you are, you know, represent what you are. You know what I'm saying? Go into trial. Only those who have fear in their heart of man will go in there. No, contain yourself. Look the judge in the eyes. You look the jurors in the eyes. And you know, in the morning time when you come in, the first start off trial, you smiling, hey, how you doing? Hello, hello. To everybody, you don't want to come in the courtroom. Sit down, because that's what you look like. You know what I'm saying? You want to come in, good morning, how you doing, everyone? You know, because it's nothing personal between you and them. You know, you got caught on the other end, they on that end. It's time for you to fight. And if you get found guilty, you got to, hey, that's your responsibility of what you got to do. See, the thing about, you know, getting found guilty in these times when it dishonors me, what makes me upset is that a person may done one of the 90 charges that he's charged with. He has to fight all 90 of them, though. That one that he's not guilty of, he may get found guilty of. And it's like, that's why we have to go to trial, even if something may have been wrong. Like, damn, I want to say plead out, but I can't plead out because at the end of the day, you know, they got 90 other charges saying I've done these other things just in case one off. They're so petty, you know. So you gotta kind of keep your head on straight when you're in the streets doing wrong things, and you know it. Kind of don't let them jeff you into a plea out. Don't let them jeff you into a thing where you fear like, damn, they about to do it to me, you know. And I better, you know. I had that incident happen to me one time. Montgomery County gave me 6 years. lawyer McMahon or somebody, he sold me out over there, you know. Told me, got my grandmother all revved up. If you bleed out and blah, 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 he'll be home, blah, 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 blah. The judge gave me 6 years. You see what I'm saying? He actually gave me like a 1 to 6. I didn't see sunlight on that joint. You know how that go. Things go wrong. But nonetheless, my grandmother still passed away. I still miss things. That's what happens when you do wrong and you get caught up. The things that you have planned in your life, you wind up missing. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to send that message out to every youngin' worldwide. Because I know a lot of people pay attention to 6ix9ine. And I don't, as far as I'm concerned, 6ix9ine is where he's at, doing whatever. As with Treyways shouting out, I'm guessing that's how he's standing, based off honor. You got to respect it. And like I said, that call, I don't want the jurors or anybody that might go and have to have trial with these guys to look at him as a bad individual. I want you to get an understanding that sometimes that's the only way you can get people to understand that I'm doing okay. Look, I'm standing tall don't always have to mean, like I ain't telling. Because the thing is, when you at that preliminary part of trial, when you get up there saying stuff like that, like I'm not telling in front of everybody and all that, because it's like, what is there to tell on if I'm innocent? I have nothing to tell on. What the hell is going on here? You need to be in there looking dizzy. What in the hell? How in the hell I get here? What door did I? What in the hell? Who are y'all? I don't know what the hell is going on here. Who am I? Son, what? No, I'll see my subpoena. They'll send it to the jail because I ain't signing anything. A lot of times it be bunch of nonsense, bunch of bluffing, bunch of fear. Don't have that fear. Bottom line, don't have that fear, because when you have that fear, what ends up happening is you put yourself in a mindset of going in the wrong direction. We can't have individuals going in the wrong direction making bad decisions. We got to make decisions that give you an understanding that, you know what, that was wrong. Don't do that again. We got to make sure that the jurors that's going to be at these trials, I'm repeating myself for a reason. Jurors, listen to me. Listen to King Erna. The ones who's going to have the jurors, listen to me. Someone shouts out, so-and-so, Treyway, whatever their name or whatever they shout out, they're just allowing their family to know I'm okay. The media takes things too far. So that's why I'm introducing this to the youngins tonight and allowing Treyway or Shotti or whoever that's behind him, his family, whoever, to allow him to know, don't do that again. These people take these things wrong and boom, next thing you know, you got 1,000,000 years, all because you shouted out that you're doing okay and you're standing tall, meaning that you're okay, you're not folding, you're not in the cell crying, you're kind of going along, whatever program they got you're going on. Knowing that you're guilty, you still have to stand tall and deal with that back and forth to court, them doing things to you and, playing mind games. So, youngins, stand tall, go to school, don't go the negative way that I used to go, don't go the negative way that anybody that you have seen, been convicted of anything negative or done anything wrong, don't go that route. Save yourself the problem. Save yourself the troubles. Save yourself all the agony and save your family all the stress by just going to do the right thing in school. You might run into your little bumps and bruises where you get locked up, something go wrong for something you're doing wrong, but you got to remember that you don't have to continue to get locked up. You know what I'm saying? You can get locked up, come home, hold up, pause, get my life together, and then go in the right direction. You know what I mean? Bottom line, and to the district attorneys, the individuals who is making up lies on individuals in courtrooms, and I'm not talking about the ones who are just doing their job. I'm talking about the ones, we know there are a lot of individuals who have a lot of fraud things going on in cases and things of that nature, meaning the regular police, DEA, FBI, CIA. We always got crumbs and people who, want to mess up evidence and do things like that. Honor snatch to all y'all. Throw y'all, I don't even care. Gotta snatch y'all honor because it's not right to be unfair. King Erna live and direct. Remember, we do not blurt out in courtrooms. We go to trial and we take it Only time we blurt out if it's something that we want to make sure is on record. Your Honor, they not let my witness come through. Your Honor, they not let me confront whoever they're claiming this CI is. I need to confront my witness, blah, blah, blah. I need to know who is these people, and it's not fair. You know, those type of things you can kind of blurt out when you want. Watch it, they'll give you contempt. But it got to be worth it, because at the end of the day, you want it on record, so your rights will be right there, and they'll be able for you to grab. You don't lose anything. King Earner, live and direct. HonorableEarners.com. CMOS Gold replenishes the cells, and it keeps a smile on your face. Live and direct.